Hello there, my name is Luciano Oliveira. I am a Brazilian attorney, and today we're going to be talking about the Brazil Marriage Permanent Residency, how to plan for it. The planning stage is very important because in our experience, most applicants, they don't understand the time requirements for each stage of this journey. The document stage, for instance, is going to start when you are still abroad, since many of the documents required for the residency application will have to be obtained in specific countries other than Brazil. It's not uncommon in our experience for such couples involving a Brazilian spouse and a foreign citizen to have documents that are in more than a single country. The foreign citizen may have been born in a certain country while the marriage was in a different country. In this example alone, the birth certificate will have to be obtained in a country while the marriage certificate is going to be obtained in a different country. It's important that the marriage certificate for a marriage that occurred outside of Brazil, it's properly registered so it will be acceptable for your residency application. Any other document requirements exist. In our opinion, the ideal period of time for you to secure the documents before moving to Brazil is 2 months. 1 month is usually too short, and 3 months is usually not feasible because some documents are going to be valid for just a short period of time. For the application stage, you also need to plan upfront. You cannot apply through any federal police station. You need to apply with a police station in charge of your address in Brazil. Therefore, if you're going to be living in Rio de Janeiro, you're not going to be applying through a police station in São Paulo, of course. You're going to need to apply in a police station in the airport of Santos Dumont, which is responsible for the city of Rio de Janeiro. You'll also have to provide a proof of address showing that you are actually residing in Brazil and not just visiting Brazil for a short period of time. There is also the potential need for multiple visits to this specific police station in the future. In addition to the initial list of documents provided by the Brazilian Federal Police, they make it very clear that they have a discretion to ask for even more documents. Therefore, it is important for you to allocate at least 2 to 3 months of time in the city in which you will start the application process. After the final approval for the residency, you will still need a couple of months to have the immigrant card known as RNEMA, which translates for Migratory National Registration for the foreign citizens, to be issued. In our experience, it takes up to a couple of months for this card to be physically issued. Although the RNM number may be issued at the time of approval for the residency, the card will take longer to be printed and made available for you. Another important aspect of the residency application is the tax residency. As soon as you acquire the legal residency in Brazil as a foreign citizen, the tax residency is going to be triggered and actually assigned to the first day when you entered in Brazil and not on the day when you acquired the legal residency. People will tell you to rely on your Brazilian partner to help you with many aspects of life in Brazil. However, from the taxation perspective, it may be one of those few times when you're not going to want to listen to your Brazilian partner saying everything is going to be all right. As you probably know by now, Brazilians have a very bright expectation of the future, and this is part of our culture. We always believe everything is gonna be all right, but when it comes to taxation, particularly if you come from a country such as the United States, in which taxation is something super serious, it's probably better that you make the right decisions in terms of handling your tax affairs in Brazil with a very thorough service provided by a service that not only takes care of tax applications or tax returns for Brazilians, but specifically for foreign citizens living in Brazil. So as you can see, there are many aspects that should be taken into consideration when planning for a residency application in Brazil. Strongly recommend that you secure a professional service to assist you with the planning and actual application for the residency in Brazil. Securing a service is going to streamline the process of obtaining the documents, of applying, securing the resident card, and most importantly, how to do all of that without increasing risks of taxation problems and cross-border issues. I hope this content is helpful, and if you have questions, feel free to participate in our live streams on Wednesdays and Sundays on YouTube, or even better, consider scheduling a consultation so we can discuss about your specific needs and concerns in a consultation with one of our bilingual attorneys. So, how do you think the residency in Brazil is going to be important for you and your spouse? Let us know in the comment section below, and I hope to see you in our next videos.